Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamell Green, also known as the Digital Midwife. So today in my Canva tutorial, I'm going to be talking about how to use the Resize feature. Now, the Resize feature is a Canva Pro feature, so I want to make sure that is clear. This is not available in the free version of Canva. This is only available in the Canva Pro version, okay? So with that being said, as you all know, I've been doing 30 days of Canva, right? And in doing that, you have to decide when you're doing any social media campaign or any type of campaign for your business, you have to decide which platforms you're going to be marketing on, right? Of course, YouTube is my main platform for this because I'm growing my YouTube channel. So in doing that, you want to create YouTube thumbnails, right? So in creating those thumbnails, you want to have consistency on all platforms. So in order to do that, this feature is going to help you do just that. So if I want to create this right here, of course, are my YouTube thumbnails. And as you can see, I have a couple of them. And what I did was just went ahead and created my thumbnails for the different types of videos I was going to do so that I could go ahead and schedule my content and not have to do it every single day, right? So the next thing you do once you create your thumbnails for YouTube, now this is just the order that I went in, right? So you do whatever order you need to do. But when I do this, all I need to do now is go over here to, I can do it two ways. I can go to File and make a copy, which is what I normally do so that I won't mess up something, right? Or in Canva 2.0, they've added the resize button over here, where now once you click on which new image you would like to do, you have two options. You can resize the current one, or you can copy and resize. Of course, you don't want to resize the current one because that will change the thumbnails that I'm doing, right? So you want to do copy and resize, right? So that's why I say sometimes you just want to make a copy anyway, just so you won't mess up. Of course, there's an undo button, right? So once you've resized all of your whatever it is you're trying to resize, you want to rename it, right? So I'm gonna put IG in front of it. So now I know that these are my IG tutorial campaign. So I've renamed it to IG Canva tutorial thumbnails. So of course, I don't want to leave all of this white space, right? If you see, it brought over all of the elements I use in each one, okay? But that's where you save the time, because now I don't have to recreate it. All I have to do is move things around, which is so much simpler than recreating it, which is what we used to have to do in the early stages of Canva. So Canva Pro, this is one, like I said, again, this is my favorite feature of Canva. And of course, saves me the most time when I'm dealing with social media marketing campaigns. So as you can see, this is an element here, and I'm just going to resize it. Okay. And then this. And I'm pretty much keeping it the same. Of course, it's not going to be exact because, of course, it's a different platform, and this one is actually smaller. So I'm just going to move it over to where I want it and just resize things a bit, right? And so there. And I want this line to be in front of that, so I'm going to position that to the back. And there, pretty much it looks the same, right? So let's go back and forth. Pretty much looks the same, or enough, close enough, right? So of course I need to make sure that my words are being seen. So let's kind of resize that. Pretty much it's done. And I don't know how long it took me, maybe about a minute or two. But of course, it wasn't another 10, 15 minutes, right? So just think about doing this with all of these. And if you have 30 in one file, which is what this is going to end up being, then you want to make sure you take the time to do that. But think about it. Taking 30 minutes to redesign, well, not to redesign, but to kind of recreate those designs you've already done, as opposed to taking another 3 hours, right? So again, saves a lot of time. So even if you're paying for this feature just for this, I promise you it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it, especially if you are a person who's doing blogs and you're doing several different platforms, this is exactly the feature you need for your business. Okay. So I hope this was very helpful to you. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comment section. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to watch the other videos. If you have any suggestions of ones you would like to see, do not hesitate to comment and let me know that. And if you try any of this stuff and you have other questions, you can also leave those comments down below as well. I hope this was helpful. Again, thank you for joining me.